So we've made it up to Scotland. This is about as far as I've ever been in the UK, or Scotland. We're just above Inverness. We flew up here yesterday. We're staying at my cousin's house, which is behind me here. And look at this for a backdrop out of your living room. I think I could live with this. You probably can't see it, but up here behind me in the mountain ranges, there's still snow. And it's the 1st of June, or 2nd of June today. So it obviously gets pretty cold up here. We're about 15 miles away from the Brahan Estate, which is where I'm going to go brown trout fishing. I've just woken up. It's 4:30 in the morning. I'm knackered, but I want to go fishing, so let's go do it. God, I just got down to the river. This place is off the chart. It's so beautiful. I can't believe it. I'm just coming over a little bridge here. Oh man, this river. Look at this. Oh man, this looks amazing. This looks absolutely amazing. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I cannot wait to go. You see fish rising. This place is beautiful. Okay, so we're just about to go down onto the river. I'm going to fish New Zealand style, so I'm going to fish a floating top. I'm going to use a daddy long legs, I think. I don't know what one I'm going to use. That one's big, that one's black. Kind of like the look of that, maybe. Put that on there, and then I'm going to fish a little something underneath. I don't know what these things are called. I'm going to sound like a right wally. I'm going to go with that blue one. Yeah, something black and then something blue. So this will be on the surface, and then this one will be on a little dropper. Okay, let's give it a go. Okay, here's the river. Let's have a little look. Firstly, I've got to find a place to actually get into the river, which isn't obvious, but I think I'm seeing people. I think that looks like a way down through there. Yeah. Okay, we'll get down there. So the river is running from right to left. From right to left. I'm gonna wade down with it. I'll just fish this area here. Yeah, let's give that a go. Yes. I haven't been fly fishing in ages. Oh my god, I feel so excited. This is really exciting. It's I mean, it's like being a school kid again, isn't it? Like, you get down to a place like this and it's fantastic. I've already seen deer this morning, like just coming down here, just deer hopping out in front of me. Oh my god, it really is. When you find a place like this, jeez, it just, everything else sort of pales in significance a bit, because this is like fishing on an epic level. Right, I'll turn back on when we're in the river. Before we do anything too much, I'm just going to take these barbs off. I'm not a massive fan of fishing with barbs, especially when we're talking about delicate fish like trout. I want to be able to just unhook them quite quickly if I can. So let's do that as a first. Oh God, it looks epic. It looks epic out here. There really isn't another word for it, it just does. See a few fish rising down there. Not sure if that's actually taken the barb off. Hopefully it has. Or maybe it's just like a sort of micro barb now. And this is a foam floam. So I'm using a foam daddy, so that should not need floatant on it, but maybe. I think I forgot to bring my floatant with me. I did have some. Let's get that wet. There we go, so that's going down. That looks amazing. Just so you can see. Let's just sink that fly. Let's get that nice and wet. Okay. I've got to get that foam daddy. I've got to get that dry. Damn it, I should have brought my floatant. I did have it, I've got it in the car. Just wondering if I should just go up and get it. It's only just here. I think I'm going to really suffer without it. Yes, I think I will. I think I'll go and get it. Back up to get the floatant. I've had a bit of a change of heart. I think I'm going to go spinning. I know I love fly fishing. Absolutely love fly fishing, but I really fancy just catching some fish first of all. I've got my BFS set up here. So I think, in fact I know that that's what I'm doing now. I just want to get the lay of the land. I can cover a lot of water quickly with my spinning setup. Yeah. Have to go with what you feel like you want to do, and this is what I feel like I want to do. I'm going to be using a little fiberglass spinning rod, which is this, and my BFS setup, and I'm going to use a couple of little jerk baits which I've got here. Also I've got a few spinners which I can use as well. Let's go and see if we can catch some trout. I think I'll start with my favourite, which is this little bad boy. See if we can get some trout interested in that. A little sinking jerk bait, like this. I'm using 4 pound line. This is bush something line, Varivas Bushmaster line or something like that, a very, very sort of abrasion resistant monofilament line. Okay, we're going to have a change up. Just introduce a little red spinner. Okay, so we're sort of coming up into the first riffle. So much shallower water. Just running this spinner slowly across all of this. It's able to just float over this, which is quite good. It looks great, but I haven't had any interest at all. I'm just wondering, I don't think the trout get very big in here, apart from probably the sea trout and salmon. And obviously we're not here to catch those because I will get absolutely trashed. My gear will get absolutely trashed if I hook one. Well, it was going to happen eventually. It was going to happen eventually. Here we go. First trout. First trout. Oh no, it's come off. It's come off. Oh well, I hooked one. I hooked one. Oh, it's a nice one as well. It's an alright size one. Okay. Ah, good. Okay. Well, I hooked one. Balls. I wasn't expecting that. I've just been sitting here feeling a bit sorry for myself because I haven't been able to get a single fish. But I've seen a bit of movement up here. Well, I've been going up and down the river, trying all different types of things. Didn't get anything, didn't even get a single follow, take, bite, anything. And I went downstream. Came back up, and right up beside the bridge, underneath one of the trees, I caught a trout. Caught the first one. Quite a nice sized one as well for this river apparently. It was probably pound and a half, I'd say. It got off. Classically, only trout have the ability to like throw a hook like that. So that was a bit gutting. So first fish lost. Anyway, I'm going to go and get the fly rod out now. I've seen a few fish rising, so obviously they're taking flies. There's a lot of natural food on the water here, and I think there's probably quite a lot of small trout in here. So let's try a fly, see what happens. This is a much more civilised way of getting into the river rather than doing all kinds of monkey business trying to get in there. There's a lady washing her horse here this morning. It was like out of a scene of some kind of fairy tale. I mean, this place really is beautiful. It really is. Oh, just saw a trout come up over there. Right in there. Yes, we've got one. It's an alright size one as well. Well, they were fully focused on the flies, they weren't focused on the lures at all. Let's just see if we can actually get this one in. Oh, beautiful fish. Beauty. Absolute beauty. So that was on a dry fly. You're not getting off. You're not getting off. Wow, that's an acrobatics. Wow. Okay. Look at that. Beauty. Let's get this fly out of his mouth. That's that. Ha ha ha. Look, 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 look. Beautiful trout. Beauty.
Absolute beauty.
Okay, caught my first Scottish trout. Haha, wild brownie. Look at that. What a beauty. That is so nice. Right, let me just get a photo and then we'll release it. Well, that's a bonus. That was actually a really nice trout. It was just over £1, I'd say. We just took that on a grey wolf or something like that. No, actually might have been, oh, sorry, I can't remember the fly. Just underneath the bush. I've been watching them like coming up there. I managed to hook one on a jerkbait earlier on, but basically they've been concentrating on the flies and just ignoring any lures. Second I went onto the fly, boom, got one. That made my day, really. Okay, let's go and see if we can get another.
Okay, we got another much smaller one, but still a trout. There it is. Okay, beautiful fish. Look at that fat wild brownie. Yeah, we got one. Okay. Look at that beauty.